Welcome back. May 3rd to 9th is the Canadian Mental Health Association's Mental Health Week. Executive Director of CMHA Niagara, Tara McKendrick, joins us. Tara, 70 years that this has been celebrated this first week of May.
Yes, CMHA National has been hosting Mental Health Week for 70 years, and wonderful that we're able to celebrate it again this week.
Now again, this week, similar to last year, we can't host in-person events. So what is planned for this year?
So CMHA Niagara branch specifically is hosting a series of wellness sessions this week. We encourage individuals to go to our website where they can register under the news section. On May 5th, which is Wednesday from 1 to 2, we're having a coping with job loss and unemployment. Recent statistics are showing that 61% of Canadians who have become unemployed due to COVID and the pandemic are witnessing and reporting a decline in mental health. So that's an important one on May 5th from 1 to 2. As well as on Thursday, May the 6th, we have Discover Peace and Stress Relief. And that's from noon till 1 with a meditation instructor. And on Friday, May the 7th from 2 to 3, we have a Gifts from the Earth with Carolina Lipinski. And that's about the importance of being connected to just some of your basic natural pieces, and being in nature can be very good for our mental health.
One of the things that I'm always impressed with every year when this week comes around is that your website always provides supporters with toolkits, with images to use on their Facebook, on their Instagram, to show support, to get the word out. And this really is all about awareness this week.
It is. So Mental Health Week is about awareness. It's about shifting societal perceptions of what mental health and mental illness is and what it is not, as well as promoting attitudes that foster well-being rather than being caught in a cycle of stigma or assumptions about what mental health and mental illness might be.
This year's theme with all the advertising and all of the social media is name it, don't numb it. And that really boils it right down. Talk about it and don't push it to the side.
It does. So it's get real about how you feel, name it, don't numb it, because naming our emotions and what we may be experiencing allows us for a connection with other people, as well as empathizing with what others may be going through. So I know I never answer dishonestly with I'm fine when I'm actually stressed. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling worry. I'm feeling bored sometimes. And naming it, brain science actually shows that naming it and not numbing it can be very helpful for our mental health.
This pandemic has created almost a mental illness crisis, I would think, worldwide. When we look at people around the world, and just that whole thought that we're not just experiencing this here in Niagara, they're experiencing it across the world. That is something that has really, really built up the tension, the anxiety for so many people.
Absolutely. And I think it's important to note that it is a global pandemic, so we're not alone in this. And but some of the feelings that people are naming is feeling lonely, feeling isolated, feeling worried, feeling anxious. And those are all actually very normal emotions to experience during a global pandemic. So part of about getting real and naming it, not numbing it, is accepting the negative emotions, that being happy isn't always about feeling positive, but maybe just being more in tune with what we're feeling, that they're normal feelings, and that there are ways through it by taking care of ourselves. Paying attention to our diet, looking for opportunities to exercise, connecting with other people, paying attention to relevant news, but not getting caught up in all of the news, as well as really monitoring our substance use and how we might be using that as a coping mechanism to numb those very real and very hard feelings that we would normally experience right now.
Tara, can you give us the website where people can register for some of these programs and find more information?
www.cmha.ca.